All right. So there you
Just
go.
you.
You're all right. So okay, got you, got you. So how can I help you, brother? Let me
Yeah,
know,
actually,
chat,
I
if you
spoke
guys.
to
Well,
you
give me a second
when I
here.
was
Let me know if the
traveling.
chat can hear you. You should be able to hear you. That's fine. Okay. So how can I help you?
I spoke to you in the middle of the summer. You
Yes, I
remember?
remember. Yes.
And about so basically, I spoke to you about that I work in a mass facility. So basically, I want to tell you that the mass facility closed down and with a lot of debt,
Hmm.
and I can't. What's it called? I don't have a job. So how do I stay out from that?
So you got. So it sounds like you got debts and you don't got a job, right?
Right.
So what you basically want to do. By the way, guys, I got my boy here with a big pickup truck in the background. Doesn't want to show it, but it's funny. The idea
Yeah, I
is,
don't
man,
know how it happened.
you gotta get a job, man. That is it's that simple, right?
I
So
know.
just like you got your first job, you're able to just go ahead and basically get another job. Now, initially, that might mean, for example, while you're applying for jobs that you actually want to get, you're doing Uber Eats, delivering pizzas, working at Walmart, whatever it takes. You know, you can't be afraid to work somewhere. You know, initially, I remember when I first started, I couldn't get a job for like the life of me. You know, I tried to apply to Apple, Best Buy, no one would actually take me. But you just gotta keep applying, keep applying. And while you're getting a job, just do Uber Eats, DoorDash, Walmart, whatever it takes just to get money in the table. When you have money coming in, you're able to use that money to basically pay off your debts. And one thing is, right, I remember you were going to school, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I'm still going. Yep.
Yeah. So, but when you're graduating, you're gonna have, for example, you're studying something different. It's not really a career, right?
Well,
What are you studying again?
I was studying the Bible, whatever. It's a Jewish school. I don't know if you heard about
Yeah.
it.
So the thing is, right? If you're going to a Jewish school, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna use, for example, when you graduate, these things to do like the whole religious stuff, that's fine, right? But then you gotta understand like the money side. Most likely, you're just gonna have to have, because the thing is, you're able to make more money by the size or complexity of problems you're able to solve. So if you know, for example, like I know how to do accounting, that can make me $70,000 a year. I know how to do plumbing, that can make me $50,000 a year. But if you're going to school to do this thing, you gotta understand, like, okay, how much money can that make me? If it's gonna make you money, will it make you money?
Yeah.
How much will it make you per year?
What, the school?
Yeah.
The school won't make me money, but will make me more friends, and it will make me. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but
My question is this, right? Simple. Let's break it down. Let's just cut
yeah.
all the BS, right? When you graduate, what are you gonna do for work?
Planning to go into real estate. I told you that.
So go get a real estate license now, right? So my
What
thing
I
would
do?
be, if
What I do with the real estate without money?
you don't need money to get into real estate. You see, there's real estate license where you're trying to do real estate sales and helping people sell their stuff or like rent their apartments. And then there's you trying to get into real estate, for example, trying to buy properties and so on. You can't do that, for example, without any money. You're right, unless you want to get into crazy debt. But the idea is, if you want, this is the thing. I was talking about this stuff in earlier in the video in the live. It's the idea of apprenticeship. It's the old way to start business and get into being an entrepreneur. That means, for example, you work under someone. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that means, yo, if I want to get into real estate, let me go ahead and work in a real estate office, learn from them, see exactly what they do, help people buy properties, help people rent, and all these things. So then when you really want to get into real estate and you actually have cash from that side because you're actually making money doing that, you're able to go ahead and invest, right? So my opinion is right now, what I would do is basically, if I'm you, I'm getting a job to make me money. I'm trying to get my real estate license at the same time simultaneously. And then, for example, once I get that license, I'm actually able to actually work that. And by the way, real estate is pretty cool because basically you only have to do it like after 5 p.m. Usually when you after you're done with your job, because that's the time where everybody else is actually done with their job, able to look at properties and actually rent things. So it's okay. So you can do the whole real estate thing while you have a full-time job, most likely also while you're going to school. So that way, when you're done with the whole school thing, I think you were doing it because of your parents or whatever. When you're doing this whole school thing and you graduate, that's okay. You graduated, but you also have, for example, for the past 3-4 years, you've been building, for example, a portfolio of clients that can actually help you fund your dream of becoming a real estate investor. Does that make sense?
Yep.
That's what I would do if I were you right now.
On
So
it.
A, get a job, whatever it takes, and then B, start working on getting your
Yeah.
real estate license. That's the whole
Passion.
idea. And don't procrastinate. That's the thing.
Like a lot of times, people say that you have to start a business with passion, or a lot of times people say you got to start a business not what you like, what is the best in the industry now.
Okay, so my opinion on starting a
Just
business.
asking.
What was that?
Just asking.
Okay, so my opinion on starting a business is three things, right? You gotta like it, you gotta be good at it, and you gotta make you money. That's the main thing. The thing is, when you start a business, you gotta understand that the odds are against you automatically. Most people that go into business, they don't make enough money, and most of them usually go bankrupt, meaning it's very hard. Now, this means, for example, if you don't like this very hard, difficult task ahead of you, the likelihood of you pursuing it when there's no money coming in is very low, very slim. So that's why you gotta like it. Now, if you're not good at it, most likely it's gonna fail. And if it doesn't make you money, it's just a waste of time, or for example, just a hobby. Initially, it probably won't make you that much money, but you gotta have a plan and a way to actually make money. So if you're asking me, Tommy, what industry do I pick? What do I do? What's the best thing? What this tells me is basically what you're asking me, what you tell me is basically you haven't tasted enough things. Meaning you gotta go out there and just try different things. So you tell me I want to do real estate, try the real estate thing. If it doesn't work out, try something else. And it's kind of like a girl. When you find the girl that's for you, you'll know, right? It's just that simple. So when you find the thing that actually clicks for you, you'll know. And it's not just money related. Here is an interesting fact. The average millionaire never made over $100,000 a year. So it's not just money related. It's more about you gotta like what you do, you gotta be good at it, and of course the money part. But making, for example, $50K to $80,000 a year is gonna be more than enough, and you will be solid to go. Does that make sense?
Yep.
But that's a problem for tomorrow. For today, you just gotta you just got a job. You know what I'm saying? So start
100%.
applying.
Yeah.
Target. You live in New Jersey, right, or New York?
I live in New Jersey, and my school is in New York.
You should apply for B&H.
B&H actually is you.
Yeah, B&H. Yeah, they have like a big community over there, but they pay really good. The hours are great. The job is awesome. But again, you also gotta like that stuff too, because they'll know if you don't like it. But yeah, you apply there. You try to get a
No, I
job
don't like
there.
office jobs. I like physical jobs.
Yeah. So then look, whatever you think you like, go get a job in it. But the big thing is, right? Initially, some of the jobs you get initially to fund your dreams or your side hustles are going to be things you just plainly don't like, but you like what they do for you. Meaning, when I first graduated college, I really wanted to do YouTube, and I had my side business also, made me some money, but I didn't have enough money. So I took this job at a data entry company, a New York sports club. It was like this gym thing. I hated that job so much. I couldn't stand it. It was like a 3 hour commute back and forth. I could not stand that job, I promise you. But the main thing was I liked what that paycheck did for me, because that paycheck allowed me to basically fund my YouTube channel, fund my business, make me more money. And then once those things made me money, I said, okay, peace, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Then I went ahead and I quit. That's how it makes sense. But initially, you won't like every aspect of it, but just go ahead and make the sacrifice. You get into it. But what you're working on the side, make sure that right there you actually like. So you try the real estate thing, make sure you like it. Or try getting a job in real estate where maybe you're taking pictures, or you're just basically cleaning the floors, whatever it takes to just know
Checking out
something.
properties.
Exactly. That's the whole idea. And do all the research on it. So if you want to do the real estate and you know that's what you want to do, read all the books on it. Right? Very important. Read all the books on it. Find out what the best people in the world know about it, because you might not be able to talk to Grant Cardone, Dave Ramsey, maybe Charlie Munger. People are really good at real estate, but they have books on it. So you're able to read. And by the way, don't just read one book, read multiple books, because some people, they might be good at one thing, but they might be bad at one thing else. So you want to read all the books and kind of develop your own way of thinking when it comes to real estate and your own plans. Make sense?
Yep. You gotta read and read and read.
Yeah. Read and practice. Put it into action. Because reading by itself is just trash. It's just you accumulating trash. You got to put it into action.
Right.
All right, brother. Any more questions, or you're good?
Yep. Nope. I just
All
came
right.
up to say hi.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you a ton, man. You're the first person to come on. Appreciate you a ton, and God bless you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Goodbye.
All right, guys.